Hello everybody, good morning, welcome once again. Now, did you watch the game? West Ham 2, Brentford 2, but West Ham defeated Brentford due to a penalty 5-3 shootout where Dango Tara Panenka the ball. Panenka, in this modern day and era, Panenka guys, if you have come across this channel for the first time, please I'd like you to like the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you can see more of my content, and I hope it makes you feel good. So guys, this is not a game that is a big deal. It's just like a Premier League game, like a mid-table Premier League game. Just that this season we can see Brentford doing very well and West Ham in the relegation battle. And I wish it was a Premier League game because I would have liked West Ham to take 3 points. But you know, if it's a Premier League game to end in 90 minutes and there'll be no 3 points, it'll just be a draw. The game was very interesting. It's not a game that I thought I would care about, but I was like, okay, there's no game of football today that is big. This is the biggest game of football on a Monday night, and I'm like, okay, why not watch it because I love football. Just for West Ham to play the way they played from the beginning of the game, I was like, man, this is good. We saw Igor Thiago and this guy Bowen scoring 2 goals, a brace each, having a beautiful goal, although one was a penalty to both guys, and they also scored a normal goal. It was very nice to see strikers living up to their name, living up to their word, coming up to fight for their team. And just, you see the Brentford players were fighting, the West Ham players were fighting, but from a stylistic point of view, from a football point of view, I wanted West Ham to win because I feel like they played the better game today. We saw Brentford was doing the set piece, long throw-ins, Michael Kayode always throwing the ball, but stylistically I just prefer West Ham style of football, and I really rooted for them to win when they were 2-1 up, just for it to get to a draw. And then again, they had to work hard for today's win. It's an FA Cup, but it felt like a Premier League game. It really felt like a Premier League game, and I don't know, I'm sure many people watched it because they wanted to just get the Premier League feeling of football. All the big clubs played yesterday, so today was kind of boring until this West Ham game with Brentford showed up. And I don't know why. You would think after the African Cup of Nations, people will learn not to Panenka the ball. I mean, Kylian Mbappe did it recently and he scored a fine goal. If you are not a world-class player or you don't believe in yourself, you don't think you can pull it off, don't do it. I saw Dango Utara take a deep breath. That deep breath is already a red flag. It's already a red flag. It shows lack of confidence. It shows chaos inside you. So you try to calm yourself down just for you to Panenka the ball. Nah. Now, even if it's Areola, maybe probably the worst keeper in the Premier League, he still has a high chance to get the ball. He still has a high chance. Giving the keeper that kind of ball is like, if you score the goal, what a great goal. But if you don't score the goal, you look stupid, and that is what Dango Tara did today. Apart from that, his style of playing football today was brilliant. He was one of the best players for Brentford for me. He was so good, but he just had to go and ruin it. And this is one game that I can tell you that there were a lot of good penalty takers, apart from the Panenka of Dango Tara. All the guys who took the penalties, man, they were fantastic, marvelous. I mean, the goalkeepers had no chance on both sides. Even if he gets the right way, you had no chance. I see the guys shooting the ball and it's all on target. So I don't know why Dango Tara did that, and that was a match decider. And I'm happy for Nuno Espirito Santo because I think what that guy has gone through, taking a team like Nottingham Forest to the Europa League just for him to get sacked. I know he said, okay, he doesn't have a relationship with Evangelos Marinakis, but I also feel like it was a little bit harsh on him to lose his job after building such a solid team like Nottingham Forest, and now he's here in West Ham in the relegation battle. And honestly, I like West Ham, I like Nottingham Forest. I don't want to see any of them go down. And Tottenham is the best substitute, and I think Tottenham has too much quality to go down. So I'm only guessing with Leeds. Leeds might not be the one to make it, but let's just see. They have the advantage, so they are in the favorite position to make it. But I think that we should bring Leeds into the conversation of relegation. So as it is now, I'm happy for Nuno Espirito Santo. I'm happy that he got his win and is into the FA Cup quarterfinals, because it was an FA Cup game, but it felt like a Premier League game except the extra time and the penalties, because Premier League won't have that. So guys, don't forget, if you like this video so far, please don't forget to encourage me by liking the video and subscribing to the YouTube channel so that my content can show more. Okay, now guys, now that we're in the quarterfinals, the 5th round is over of the FA Cup. Now let's look at the quarterfinals fixtures. But before then, let's just take a review of the games and the score lines. So the last game that we played today was this night was West Ham versus Brentford. You already know the result. Then Leeds defeated Norwich with 3 goals. Port Vale defeated Sunderland 1-0. That was a very big upset. Very big upset. You see, teams like Sunderland showing good quality in the Premier League but can't win Port Vale. It's a very poor performance from Sunderland, but you can't blame them. You know, these people have to make changes, so they won't use their best players. They rest their best players for the Premier League and to see if they can end up in the European competition. It will be very weird if Sunderland come from Championship and end up in Europe next season. It will be very, very weird, but let's just see. I don't know. I also feel like teams like Sunderland should be playing their best players. They should not make much changes. Then we saw Fulham play with Southampton and they got knocked out. So which was very, very odd, very, very weird. The coach Marco Silva made about 9 changes in the game. 9 changes just for him to lose the game. I think Fulham has a lot of qualities that can defeat Southampton. I don't think losing to Southampton is too much of an embarrassment, but I think as a Premier League side who has the players, it's on them to win the game. I think when you're used to being the underdog and you have a chance to be the one to go for it. Get to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, because Fulham is a club that does not have much. I don't think they have any trophy. I don't think they are a successful club. So this is an opportunity, even if all the big guys are still in the competition, but see how far you can get. Crystal Palace won the FA Cup last season. It shows to us that anything is possible. So I was very, very shocked to see how Marco Silva players play, but I know if it's not Anderson making that mistake, then probably maybe Fulham will win it. But it is what it is. So the big game, I think the big game of the weekend was Newcastle versus City. And I don't know why Newcastle is always playing the way they are playing. I don't know why, but every time they go to City or City goes to them, City always do a number of them. I think they have played 5 times to City this season, and they have only the first game they won. So I think Newcastle, they play very well. They start the game very well, high intense game. Then around 60 minutes, 50 minutes, they lose energy and they lose focus and they lose the game, of course. So that's it for Newcastle and Man City. Good game. Mahmoud scoring a brace. Then Wrexham versus Chelsea. Chelsea was very, very disappointing, but they won the game in extra time. Chelsea couldn't win a game of football in 90 minutes to Wrexham. Wrexham is a good side. Their story coming from national, now they are in the Championship, is a miracle. Getting promotion 3 times in a row, beautiful game. I don't think anybody has done it in the English football history. So very good. Wrexham put up a good fight. The Ryan Reynolds club, the Hollywood club, but this is not Hollywood, man. This is football. So they played a good game of football, but Chelsea just have too much quality. Even after all the mess they made, they still came back and won the game without going to penalty. So Mansfield Arsenal, we saw Madueke and Eberechi easy with a brace, beautiful game. And West Ham Liverpool, Wolves Liverpool. We saw Wolves losing to Liverpool 3-1. Clap back for the Premier League that they lost 2-1, because Wolves defeated Liverpool in the Premier League like a week ago, just for Liverpool to clap back. I think if Liverpool didn't lose the game in the Premier League, I don't see them winning the FA Cup. I don't see them, because I know the coach and the slot not to take the FA Cup seriously. I saw I lost to a very small division club last season. Very, very embarrassing defeat because of his selections. So Liverpool won, I think, and it's because they lost in the Premier League to Wolves. That's why they had more reason to go and win it, because they can't take two embarrassing defeats within a week. So it's a very beautiful game of football. The FA Cup has not been boring. I think because of the period it starts in the Premier League, so most people are tired, most people are worn out. The footballers don't really care as much as the beginning of the season, like when the Carabao Cup starts, where there's so much energy. But because the FA starts in January, it looks a little bit lame. But with the fixtures and the results and the games I saw this weekend, I'm telling you, the FA Cup is still alive. So let's look forward to the fixtures, the quarterfinal fixtures, what's going to happen. So it starts with Southampton versus Arsenal. I think Arsenal is getting the easy side. Arsenal is having fun. Arsenal is having a good time. It's only predicted that Arsenal will defeat Southampton. Then that's my prediction. It will happen. It's guaranteed that Arsenal will defeat Southampton. Arsenal is not going down to Southampton. Then Chelsea, Port Vale, easy draw. Chelsea are likely to win. I just pray they don't take it to extra time this time. Manchester City versus Liverpool. What a game! Liverpool has taken 6 points. No, the other way around. Manchester City has taken 6 points from Liverpool this season, and we need to see what will happen in the FA Cup quarterfinals. We did knock Liverpool out, or Liverpool get their acts together. Suppose like you can give us another free kick, then try scoring a real goal, and maybe Liverpool could do it. But I think it's on Man City to do it. Man City is on all 4 competitions. Just they're going for the quadruple like Arsenal. So let's see what will happen. I don't think Liverpool has that strength. I don't really believe in Liverpool, and I've always loved Liverpool. But this period, Liverpool is just showing a lot of fragility. They are not strong enough. So let's see Man City and Liverpool. What will happen? I can't tell you what will happen. It could go anyway. Then West Ham leads. It's on West Ham to do this. It's on West Ham. I think West Ham has a very beautiful style of football. I like their coach, Nuno Espirito Santos. I like the players. I like the hearts they have, the fighting spirits. So I think West Ham should be able to beat Leeds. But if they don't, then they concentrate more on the Premier League. Concentrate more on staying above and not getting relegated. So that's it on Talking Football Daily, the FA Cup. And like to say, I don't regret watching these games, man. I don't regret watching these games at all. Fine games, and I hope to see more. So guys, keep in touch. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you once again with another video soon. Thank you. Bye for now. Cheers.